Doggers 5150. Back on Farm Simulator 17. Back on Who Dat, Who Dat, Who Dat, Who Dat, Who Dat Their Ranch. Who Dat, Who Their Ranch. Crazy name. Alright. So we are on Who Dat, Who There, Who Dat, Who There Ranch. And we over here on believe the field that we on. We on field 10. Right across from my current field. Well actually, yeah, that's what we doing. Working for Gary Turner. So I just got done plowing his field in the last episode. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get this stream all set up. But I just plowed in episode 2. And episode 2 got cut short for some reason. I don't know. But we definitely about to pick back up where we left off at. Man, I really gotta get rid of this messenger app for Facebook. Okay, so what is going on? Because I can't find. Oh, no wonder why. Let's try that again. It keep on giving me episode 2, but not 3. Oh, here we go. Alright, my bad, everybody. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. We should be on cultivating this field now. As soon as I can find a decent cultivator or the decent amount of money to cultivate. There we go, the all-arounder. Let's see which one is giving the most money. Look like it's gonna be the tiger, the horse tiger for 12 grand. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this one right here. This shouldn't take no time. I want to do the all-arounder though, but I don't think they're gonna give me the all-arounder. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't think they're gonna give me the all-arounder for 12 grand, so I'm just gonna do this one. Salute. The farmer. Salute, salute. All right. So we almost done over here with I forgot what his name was. Something Turner. Just call him Mr. Turner. We almost done cultivating Mr. Turner's field. I'm imagining he probably gonna fertilize again, or he might seed then fertilize. I don't know, but I'm just gonna finish all of the work for him. I said I'm just trying to stack some money. I'm gonna try to stack some money before I go buying equipment to try to run my own field. I'm gonna run through this whole board, and I'm just gonna work. No money mind. Try to stay away from buying like the cheap mods, just because cause some of the mods are cheaper than what they should be. Some of them I've been meaning to go on the XML and change, but just really haven't got around to it. I really haven't played that much without the money mod. That's why. But yeah, try to stay away from buying the cheap equipment. Unless, like I said, unless I know I got enough money to buy it, for regular price. plus I'm gonna try not to buy as many other mods. I mean, I'm gonna buy all of the mods that I got. I'm gonna use, but like I said, I just want to have a lot of money so that I'm not trying to. So I don't know. The last board that I did, I tried buying stuff as I went along, and it's cool, but you really pretty much stuck doing one thing unless you sit there and you like do it constantly, like over and over and over and over again. And the board that I was on, I had a small trailer. I didn't have no choice but to get a small trailer because the board was small. If I would have got a bigger trailer, I'd have been getting stuck everywhere. So I got stuck dragging these logs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I made a lot of money, but it would have been a whole lot quicker had I could have dumped more logs at a time. But being the fact that the map was so small, I wouldn't have been able to get a bigger trailer. So on that map, I'm pretty much just stuck driving back and forth to do what I gotta do with small equipment. But on this map, like I said, I'm gonna work until I get at least 500,000. If not even a million. The way things is going right now, I might end up with a million because I'm already close to. I got about 80,000 after I finish this field. I have about 80,000. So my goal for this live stream is to at least get the work done and make at least $500,000. That's the goal. That's my goal. Is 500,000. 300,000 is my minimum. 500 being my max. If I can make it through all of that, but I should be cool. I think what I am gonna do is I'm gonna try to go like animal. I'm gonna try to do animals first this time, like all animals, like pigs, sheep, and cows. So the first thing that I'll probably gonna end up having to do is buy mowers. I don't mind buying the mowers because grass cutting, that's what I like to do. All this harvesting and, well, plowing. I like to harvest too, but I don't like plowing and cultivating. It's a good thing that for my fields, all I have to do is do it once every three plantings. I don't know if that's gonna go for all of these fields, like the ones that I don't own. I don't know. I probably would imagine so if I'm the one that cultivates it, plows it, and seeds it. But I think if I speed the time up and it skips one, I think it might count. It should count as one time being, one time seed, 1 or 2 or 3 times seeded. But we're gonna find out. Yeah, I just got some more Hawaiian punch that tastes funny. Man, and they only offering $12,000 for a plow. Like it seems like the plowing should be the most money. I think they gave me 20,000 just to harvest it, but I guess harvesting would be a lot of money because that's payday for a farmer. Harvest is payday. So I guess I can't be too mad at that. Still kind of weird though. Sorry about that. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, let's hurry it up. Boy, plowing be taking forever sometimes, man. I ain't complaining because I got a lot of field. Not left, but just a lot of field. A lot of fields, plural. I don't know if we if y'all looked at the map. And for some reason, I wonder why I say this field, why is it green? Like I own it. Probably just because I'm over here plowing on it, I'm assuming. But yeah, that is a fields don't look that big. I think the biggest fields that's probably on here would be 21 and 17. 11 look pretty big. 2 and 3 look about the same size almost as this one. In this field, man, I mean, it don't look that big, but man, when this stuff be on flat ground, man, shoot. Go a lot faster than it would if it was a whole bunch of hills. The only thing that I can't say that I don't like about this map, but I don't like the brown grass. Like the brown grass, but it's a ranch. It's brown grass on the ranch. I can't argue with that. I like it a lot better than Mustang Valley. Mustang Valley was just too much. Like it didn't have no greenery nowhere. Like I mean, that was just too much. I don't know if the same people who did Mustang Valley did this one, but whoever did this map did a good job. Like the greenery that they did put in there makes, I mean, it make the map look versatile, you know, like the way it's supposed to be. Like a ranch just out in the middle of the desert just look weird. I mean, a farm, not a ranch, but a farm. But Mustang Valley was a good multiplayer map. I would love to get on Mustang Valley with like 5 people at least. At least 5 people. 10 people. 10 people at the most, 5 people at the least. And do Mustang Valley. I tried to do Mustang Valley with my homie George Rare, man. Shout out George Rare. Y'all go by there and check out his channel, man. He be having a lot going on over there. I ain't talked to him in a minute. But matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this out before I keep talking. Couple of channels that y'all can go out and support. My dude TDT, the Drunk Trucker. Y'all go check out his channel. My man Stan the Man. Always doing live things over there. Dr. Ill. Who else? Silent Scotty. Can't forget about Silent Scotty. Go check Silent Scotty out. Shark Hunter Gaming. Definitely want to check Shark Hunter out. Who else we got? I already said George Rare. Give me another one. My man Corey Tuttle. Go check out Corey Tuttle's channel. Which one you think? It don't matter about the dude. It don't matter about the dude. I'm gonna let you pick. Yeah, like I said, I was just joking about the color thing. Who? I was gonna say where the blue gonna come in at. Which one? No, I see it. Okay, bro. All right. So they got about 13 and a half, somewhere around there. Yeah, 13 and a half thousand. Take that, what they need now. So now we gonna seed it. So I wonder, is this class electron, is it taking the spot of the big bud? Why they not let me use the, they won't ever give me the big bud. They give me the tools, but not the, I'm trying to see who gonna look, man. Why is it the smallest implements get the most money though? That is wicked. That is crazy, man. So if I want to get $30,000, I gotta use this little shit. That don't make no sense. Oh man, it ain't even a price on here that's close to 30,000 either. I'm doing the 30,000. I need that money. I'm sorry. Definitely ain't about to use the 7030 though, cause they do not do good with it. They took the 30 off the table. There we go. Trying to think, should I use the 900? Yeah. Oh, I forgot I ain't got the manual attention on. Ooh, this about to take forever for this 30 G's. Can't get no turbo boost or nothing. My man, oh yeah, but back to the shout outs, and I forgot even what I was talking about before that. My wife came in here talking to me. But my man Vigilante from England, go check out his channel. Marian Musteler. Boy, this is finna take forever. The good thing is my progress is going up. So Gator 45, what it do, bro? Appreciate you for joining the live stream, man. it's definitely worth it, man. Definitely worth it, bro. If you don't, if you don't mind repetitive, red, it's a real redundant game, but it's, man, it's educational. That's why I put it. It's educational. That's how I look at it. Cause for a person that don't know nothing about farming, it'll teach you something. Take a take a break from blowing people's brains all over their sweatsuits on GTA 5 or popping somebody's helmet off on Call of Duty or something. Yeah, I know, right? Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love GTA 5. I don't really play war games because I don't believe in all that. Like, I don't believe in all that shit. But, uh, but I like GTA 5. But it's violent. You know what I mean? But only reason why I like it is because I would rather be violent on a video game than to be violent in real life. So it's kind of like an outlet, more or less than saying, well, people act like that in real life. No, if they act like that on the video game, they don't have to act like that in real life. To a certain extent, that's what I say. Oh, your typing skills cool, bro. You alright? I understand you. But this kind of game, I can just kind of sit back and I don't know, farm. Exactly, exactly. Well, it's not really. Well, I wouldn't say. You right. You right. I wouldn't say that it's all that's out there, but it's just what everybody would rather play. It's in demand. It's in demand for those type of games. And like I said, I think that it's in demand for those type of games because they are like stress relieving games. Some of them are psychopath, you know, psychotic psychopath type games, but at the same time they more stress relieving. That's why they sell so much. See, Farm Simulator is boring. Like simulating what you could do in real life is boring. And work your way up to bigger one. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working. See, now I'll show you the map real quick. Man, I'm old too. So shit. I ain't old. I mean, I'm old. I'm old because I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. Family old. But you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I'm fairly young. But yeah, dude. Like, if you look at this, all of these fields, they other people's fields. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working for whoever the dude. I think his name is Nat Turner or something like that. Yeah. You know, he gonna pay me. He gonna pay me to do the work on this field. You know, plant, cultivate, and harvest. I can go to either one of all of these fields and work on all of them. But they gonna pay me, and once they pay me, I can buy the field. This field number 12 that you see over here, that's my field. That's the field you start with, and you just go from there. And they got animals, cows, pigs, sheep. Like, yeah, they got a lot of interesting stuff to do. I haven't really got this is I'm only in like my third episode. I'm only in my third episode of this doing this map right here. So I really haven't got into anything because I'm trying to build my money up to a certain, to a certain amount. I'm going for 500,000 before I try to get equipment because it's hard to be stuck doing one thing over and over and over and over again. Like, and in order to play the game right without cheating, like they got money mods where you can give yourself money and stuff like that. But in order to play the game right, like I've done that already. Like I've put as many mods in as I needed, as much money, but it kind of it takes away the integrity of the game. Yeah, yeah. I think this field that I'm currently doing right now is probably like 300,000, maybe 400,000, maybe somewhere around there. And I only got 80. I only got 81,000 right now. Or no, how much do I got? It's not even showing me how much money I got. Okay, NPC. What's the NPC? Not a person computer? What? No, it's the computer. Like it's the AI, what you would say, I guess. Like you just come to the field, you go over to these little spots on the field, and you click it, and then they'll tell you what they need done, and then you just pick whatever you need done. Okay, okay. That's I kind of figured something like that. But yeah, they don't do nothing. Like they fields it automatically. Like if I don't do it, it's gonna automatically do it. Like some mysterious person does it, and all of a sudden you'll just see all of a sudden you'll see stuff growing on the fields by itself. And the only reason why I'm using this little bitty implement, because they got bigger seeders. I could have used a bigger seeder, but the bigger the implement, the less money you get. So this was the smallest implement, and it was for $30,000. Oh man, there you go. Vigilante, what's good with you, bro? You snuck in there on me. You snuck up. You snuck up on me, Adam. How you feeling this morning, Adam, man? Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking, bro. Just over here hollering at Gator 45 about Farm Simulator. But yeah, nah, it's all good, man. If you wasn't asking me questions, I would be sitting here. I guess I consider it talking to myself, cause like most of the time, I ain't gonna say most of the time, but usually I'll be streaming, and you gotta talk. You know what I mean? Like you just have to. I don't know, cause somebody might be watching. But yeah, so don't worry about it, man. I'm just glad you're here, bro. So how's the stream looking, man? I changed it from 720 to 1080 earlier. I mean, I'm noticing the difference. Like I said, on my iPhone, I don't uh I don't notice a difference in the stream. Like the stream look crystal clear on my iPhone, but everything looks crystal clear on my iPhone. But I'm watching it on my Galaxy. I'm looking at my chat on my Galaxy, and I'm watching the stream, and it kind of look a little blurrier. It looked blurrier in 720 because my phone, this phone, the Galaxy phone, only pushes 720. It don't do 1080. So it looks a little blurrier than it did in 720. In 720, it looked crystal clear on my Galaxy. But like I said, just asking. Okay, okay. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate it. So what y'all got going on, man? Where you from, Gator 45? Where you from, man? I'm down here in Texas, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm originally from Ohio, man. Just moved down to Texas a couple years ago myself. So it look like we both a little ways from home. That's good, man. What's the weather? What's our weather like over there in Alabama right now? How's your family doing, man? Is your family all right down there in Florida? Y'all wasn't the hurricane didn't get to y'all, did it? Youngstown. That's what's up, man. One of my best homies, man, back home from he from Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, 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 okay. So it seemed like that. It seemed like that all around the globe, man. So y'all think we gonna get a bad winter? I think we in for a bad winter. Alabama really don't get that bad of a winter though. I don't think. Oh, you lived in Youngstown, Ohio. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's how I get down here in Texas, bro. Like I like the cold too, cause I'm like I said I'm from Ohio, so like we get we get a substantial amount of snow. Not crazy, crazy. Sometimes like it was when I was a kid, we used to get crazy snow up there. But but yeah, here in Texas, man, it all it do like it rain because it's so warm. It don't turn into snow. You know, like last year we got like a little bit of snow. It snowed a little bit, but not like in Ohio. Like in Ohio, the snow will get on the ground and it'll stay there. Here, if it hit the ground, if it's there longer than 2 or 3 hours, it's gonna melt. You near a Mobile? Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up, bro. Adam, you still out there, man? What's the weather? What's the weather like up there? Over there, where you at, bro? Yeah, that's what I was gonna imagine. I was just gonna say I would imagine that Alabama would be kind of sorta like Texas. I don't think it's as hot. I think y'all get a little bit more tropical, humid weather in Alabama. Like not like dry, like not dry heat. Like tropical, y'all got like tropical heat. Well, then again, I don't know because, like I said, I've been through Alabama. I've never been to Alabama to to sit and stay. Exactly. That's what I mean. Then, yeah, yeah, yeah. Golf breeze. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and check out Vigilante from England's channel, man. Got the he got the good vibe music over there, man. Dancing music if you like to dance. So Gator 45, man, do you what you do on your channel, man? You do you live stream? What you got going on, bro? Oh, it's all good, bro. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Yeah, man. Um, I'm waiting till I'm waiting till Black Friday. Black Friday, I'm gonna get a couple of new games. Get a couple new games and a couple old games. ain't never even I ain't never even heard of them games. What kind of games are those? Okay, I heard of 7 Days to Die. Yeah, yeah, I heard of that one. Is that on? That's on PC. You play any like War of the Warships or anything like that? Oh yeah, man. I was just getting into Ark Survival a couple days ago. I did a couple streams doing it. I was against playing Ark at first because I could never understand it. I couldn't understand it. I stayed in that game punching rocks and trees for like a whole day, and I never could understand what I was supposed to do until my son explained that Ark Survival is just like Minecraft. It's just with a real, with a real person and real stuff to build. Like, and when he explained that to me, it made sense because I like Minecraft. I know a lot of people be like, "Man, Minecraft's stupid," and I agree. Minecraft is stupid, but it's still interesting how somebody took a whole bunch of blocks and made it out of a video game. That's it's pretty interesting. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You know what? I think I have heard of that game, bro. I think I have heard of that game. To be honest, when you said the space thing, I think I've that kind of ring a bell. You on you on Steam, bro? You got a Steam account? Yeah. Send me a send me a friend request, bro. Doggers 5150. I add you, man. We can definitely get on that arc, man. Cause like I said, I've been streaming. I've been streaming this farm sim for a while. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind giving this up for a little bit to try to play some arc. Are you familiar with arc? Like, do you know how to play real good? My bad, y'all, man. I'm trying to eat some peanut butter, some cheese, peanut butter crackers. If I'm smacking in y'all ear, man, just let me know, cause I don't think you can hear it, but if you can, just let me know. Yeah, I don't I play with probably like one or maybe one or two mods. Like I said, I'm kind of in that frame, cause some of those mods that I seen for Ark Survival, like they got some crazy mods, like mods that really, like I said, take away the integrity of the game. Cause the problem that I got with mods is like once you play with them, it's hard to break. It's hard to break the habit of playing with them. The only the only reason why I say that, Gator, the only reason why I say that, bro, is because I remember playing on I remember playing on my cell phone. I was taking a plane from Ohio to down here to Texas, and I was trying to download games before I got on the plane so I wouldn't be bored. And Farm Simulator was one of the ones that I had downloaded. So when I downloaded, I found out after playing it for a couple months, I played it on the plane, going and coming back, and I found out that they had it for console. So I got it for console. At the time, console they didn't have. You couldn't get mods. The only mod you can get was the downloadable content. You had to buy it. So like a lot of this stuff, I remember doing like all by hand. Like there wasn't no such thing as follow me. It wasn't no such thing. I mean, those things exist, but they only existed on PC. So if you had the game for console, you couldn't do a lot of the stuff that you could do for on PC. Like for one, they had limited implements, like limited tools that you can buy, limited tractors. You couldn't buy as many tractors as you could, so as you could on PC. So while I'm playing on PC, and I got spoiled. That's how I ended up getting a PC because I seen people playing with man, ridiculous, man, stuff. I'm like, yo, how's this dude playing? I thought they was playing on PlayStation and consoles, and I'm like, how's they getting all of this crazy, ridiculous tools and stuff? And then I found out that they was getting on PC, so I went and bought the game for. Now I think I got a pirated version first, a Farm Simulator like 12 or 11 or something like that, and I tried it, and I fell in love with it, man. Like, and I've been supporting Farm Sim ever since. Yep. I loved it so much that I started playing PC games. I stopped playing console. I went out. I went out when we first got here to Texas. We moved here, you know, bought a house and shit. And I was like, man, yo, I'm gonna get a PC because I had bought Grand Theft Auto. Oh yeah, yeah, man. You should definitely grab it, man. Um, but I had bought went to Walmart and bought a computer out of Walmart, and it was like I think it was called an Acer or something like that. And I'm thinking, you know, I didn't know nothing about computers. Like, you know, I know how to type a little bit, you know what I mean, but I ain't know nothing about computers. So I went and bought it, hooked it up, and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna play. I think I had Euro Truck Simulator and Farm Simulator. Those was the only two games that I had, and I hooked that thing up, man, and put the games, and I started playing them, and I started like the graphics, like my FPS was like 25 frames per second, which at the time I didn't know nothing about computers, so you know what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking like, you know, the game's just supposed to run like that until, you know, I started paying attention to the game. I went and bought something. I think I bought Grand Theft Auto, and when I tried to play it, man, that computer would not. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, man. You know the only thing that I don't like about Ark Survival is it take forever to start. Is it like that for you too? Like, do it take Ark Survival forever to start? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. My bad, bro. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I tried all of that. Um, when I bought that little bitty computer, like it wouldn't even play. I bought Grand Theft Auto for like $50, and it wouldn't even play it. And so I was stuck with Grand Theft Auto and couldn't even play it. So what I did was I got on the computer. Yes, it's because they have big RAM leaks, and if you're on a highly populated server, the lag is terrible. See, I haven't played Ark that much to experience all that. Like the first time I played it, I think I played with the Drunken Trucker, man. Shout out to the Drunken Trucker. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and check out his channel, man. He got a lot going on over there right now. I think he just released a couple LSPDFR videos the other day. I'm gonna have to get by there and check him out myself because he told me about him, but I never got a chance to get over there. But yeah, man. The first time I played was with him, and he had his own server, and he had all these big crazy ass dinosaurs, man. Like, man, dude, he had a whole bunch of dinosaurs. They was all like in a little cave. He had his own little cave. Oh snap! Hey, you know what, y'all? I think I done messed up. Oh, never mind. I thought that I thought I didn't have a cedar on. No. Yeah, no, I don't need more seed. They don't. No, I don't need more seed. When you doing the higher work, it automatically fills it up. It automatically fills it back up. Now they do have an option on here. Like if I was seeding my own field, I would have to I would have to fill it up with seeds myself, or I would it's an option on here where you can have an auto refill, but it take money like while you seed. It's taking money from you while you see as you seed. I narrowed it down to like I think it take like a dollar. I don't want to say a dollar per seed, but like a dollar per like square meter or something like that, square yard or something. Yeah, I went out and financed this computer. Was I found that it was a 90 day same as cash, so I went on ahead and paid it off in like I think like a month. I appreciate that, Gator. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to see about getting some Ark Survival in when you get some free time, bro. What's your what's your schedule be looking like? Ain't no worries, bro. Ain't no worries. It's the same way. Everybody's schedule kind of crazy, man. This year, this year went. It's going by fast, or it's gone, almost gone already. And I swear, like we was just celebrating New Year's Eve, not too long ago. When my kids started school, and my youngest one, we had to put him in preschool early because his birthday is in November. So, the school he would be on time with on the same page as the other kids. That's all you need. That is all you need right there, buddy. Ain't nothing better than having a kid you can send home at the end of the night. You can't send your own kids home. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. But that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Gotta treat, gotta, gotta treat her like she's special, man. She is special. It ain't like people get opened up every day and have organs taken out that ain't supposed to be. So yeah, she a survivor, bro. Yeah, you gotta thank that family. Yeah, definitely gotta thank that family. Cause see, in this day, in this day and age, it's crazy. Like, funny that you say that. Like, I usually don't like go into, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that, cause I get real deep when it comes to stuff like that, because I feel like in America, and not just even America, but everywhere, it's so many people here, and there's so many uh, deaths, and so many people that's alive that need help with things like that, of that nature, that need like organs. It should not cost anything to be able to get, you know, a kidney, or, you know, a replacement for any kind of organ. It shouldn't cost anything. That's just how, what I believe in, because it didn't cost somebody, you know what I'm saying, anything to make it. Like, you know, uh, it don't cost money to make babies. Now, it might cost money to take care of them, but it don't cost no money to make babies. Now, I know a couple people that was born that paid for the cootie cat, but we ain't gonna talk about them. But nah, man, like seriously though, like it shouldn't. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. But like I said, you know, we live in a society where, you know what I'm saying, like they feel like they'll before they'll extend the life of a human being. And when I say extend, I mean like further their life process. Like if your life is about to end, then all you need is a new battery. You know, we're gonna use that for an example. All you need is a new battery. You know, why do you have to charge a person so much money to help them? Like, why does a doctor have to get paid a certain amount of money? You know what I'm saying, to repair you? You know, some of these things to me seem like that they should come natural to the person. That's just my belief. It should just come natural to the person. Like if I was a doctor, I can't say that I wouldn't want to have a little extra wealth, but I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it by charging people, overcharging people for doctor visits and insurances, and you know what I'm saying, all shit like that. You know, I would just have a better saving plan. You know. Oh yeah. But like I said, it's a money maker, but it's designed it's it's designed to take money. That's just all. That's the point. Like exactly what you said. It's all designed around money. It's not designed around really helping nobody. I never understood that, man. I never, you know. It kind of makes me want to, you know. It kind of makes me not like the medical field. So when you hear, you know, when I hear stories, like when I hear stories about your situation and your niece, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes me feel some type of way, because I know that you know, I know that little girl was probably fighting for her life, man. And for somebody to sit back and wait for a paycheck to come through, or to wait for, you know, a transaction, a business transaction to go through before she could get something that's going to help her, you know what I mean? Like I just, man, it make me want to, man, you just don't know. It make me want to rip somebody's head off, man. Like just thinking about it right now, man. That's why I said. That's why when I don't know if you noticed, like when you said it, you know, I didn't quite know what to say, because it's like, man, yo, you know, people be fighting for their life, man, and then people will sit there and look at you like you plumb dumb, or look at you like you crazy if you ain't got the right money or the right insurance these days. I should say that. I know. And I mean, it's a miracle that the fundraiser, that's always, that's since the old school days. Fundraiser has been like the number one way to raise money. You know what I'm saying? Got no problem with that. But when they, man, thank God, like I said, for the good people that is out there. I don't really do the God thing, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not an atheist or nothing like that. It's just that you know, I don't I don't go that way. It's just a habit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was raised in my family, my grandmothers and stuff like that, they went to church, but through my years of living, I kind of just let that side of me go, cuz you know, just it's not hard to explain, but it's hard to explain to a person who believes, you know what I mean? But like I said, we ain't gonna go there, because like I said, I definitely don't disrespect the fact of another person, you know what I'm saying, and their beliefs. I always say, as long as you believe in something, you know what I mean, I don't care what you believe in. Like, you don't have to believe in anything, but as long as you believe in something, you know what I mean. My thing right now is believing in my kids, you know. I have to believe in my kids, man. You know what I mean? It starts there. So my wife, my kids, my family, you know what I mean? Like, that's where all my beliefs and all of my, that's where my heart lay at. So I don't care about all that extra stuff, all that rigmarole bullshit, like everything that, excuse my language, but all the stuff that they teach in school, all of that stuff, man. I kind of did away with a lot of it because, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, a lot of things about America is not even so. I'm not even gonna say America. It's people. People make people make it harder. Oh, I didn't work. I didn't did all the work I can for dude. They ain't got no more work for me. But people make it harder for other people today these days. I'm so glad that I'm glad that I was born in the generation that I was born in. But then again, I would rather be born in the generation now and be more like these kids now, because it's I don't know, like, how old are you, Gator 45, bro? If you don't mind me asking, man. I'm 34, bro. 46. Okay, so definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Or I wouldn't say that I'm wrong, but just bear with me here. So, like, these kids today, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no sides on on nothing. I'm just keeping it all the way 100 from my perspective. The kids these days are a little bit crazy. They are. They just a little bit kooky. The one thing that I do say is, can I blame them? You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people even ask themselves that question, because I really think that they would hate to believe that somebody would act the way that some of these kids act these days. But let's just be honest. I say the kids, they don't know nothing about. Did I just do this field? Oh no. They don't know nothing about a lot of the stuff that we knew about back in the day. Like, a lot of the stuff that we was taught back in the day, how we was taught, how we was raised, they weren't raised like that. It's a whole different culture now, a whole different era now, you know what I'm saying, of kids that don't know a whole lot of nothing. But we say to ourselves, like, that's dumb, right? Like, that's stupid. Like, why would you not want to learn, you know what I'm saying, about none of that stuff? Well, let's be honest, man. Like, is any of that stuff, is a lot of that stuff that you were taught relevant to everyday life? No, it's not. We didn't know that back then because we was always being pushed to strive to be better. You know what I mean? We was always pushed to strive, you know what I'm saying, for more, to want more out of life, to, you know what I'm saying, expect, you, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard for me to get it to express myself. I'm not that good of a motivational speaker, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, we got whooped, you know what I'm saying, for things that for being disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. These kids don't have that these days, and to a certain degree, I feel like that's a good thing because like they're not really they're not racial. Like racial was you know what I'm saying, a big tension. You know what I'm saying, when I was a kid, like everything was always about something being race related. But these kids now these days, man, they don't even really support anything like that, let alone do they even know anything about it. I really think that they think is, stupid. And not just only about race, you know what I mean, about the elections and the presidents, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. It's like, we cared about that stuff back in the day so much that what started to happen was like when presidents and all type of stuff like that started getting elected, when and they showing you on plain TV that that they lost or they cheated or whatever whatnot. These kids was growing up in this era, like, you know what I'm saying. And then with the whole race thing, with Barack Obama being the president, you know what I'm saying, and all of that crazy, these kids came up in that. So it's no need for them to see either racism or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, a part of a part of life, or to see like the hatred that a lot of people had back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like the teachers, they don't push as hard. Like if you look at the majority of the schools today, they don't have the strictness like it was when we was in school. Man, I just got out of, like, they just had started paddling people or got done paddling people when I started school. Like I got paddled twice. And I was in kindergarten. By the time I got to first grade, they wasn't paddling folks no more. They wasn't allowed to. But they was allowed to whoop you in school. You know what I mean? Now these days, you go to these schools and these classrooms, man, they look like college. They look like college. What's the names? Lectures. The teacher half the time ain't even in the room. You know what I mean? Like the kids in there making beats and shit, rapping and dancing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious, man. Like, if you get on YouTube and look at these schools, teacher don't be nowhere. Hell, the teacher be in there dancing. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, it seems so dysfunctional to us because wasn't nothing like that going on back in the day when we was in school. I didn't know a teacher. Probably knew one teacher out of every school that I went to that probably had a sense of humor. Yeah, one teacher out of every school that had a sense of humor. Other than that, nope. All the other teachers was full of full of something. But yeah, man. My bad. I had to get that. I had to get my GPS set up on the tractor. But but yeah, man. These kids these days in these schools, like they don't have the whole like the strictness that we had coming up. They get a lot more elite. They get away with a lot of things. They get away with a lot more things. Like my kids, like they like I don't even. It's hard. Like I said, it's hard for me to explain it. Like these kids have a lot more freedom and they're a lot more vibrant than I was when I was a kid. Like I felt like as a kid growing up, I felt like I had to fight for everything that I owned. It was a fight to get it. It was a fight to keep it. You know what I mean? And still to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still be feeling like that, but there's no reason to have to fight for nothing that I got everything. Like, ain't nobody trying to take your stuff. Ain't nobody in competition with you. But that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about, like, it might have just been my lifestyle, the reason why I feel like that. But honestly, I feel like everybody's life was like that at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you at least from the 50s on back, you know what I'm saying, or the 50s or the 80s back, from the 80s back, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you had to earn every little dollar that you made. You know what I mean? Like these kids now, like they got a lot more. They have a lot more avenues and a lot more structure to they self because they have less to worry about. They have less people like pretty much threatening to beat to beat the hell out of you to do better. You know what I mean? If the criteria back in the day, they used to like label people, you know what I mean, in a certain kind of way because of your learning level. And I used to always feel like that was wrong, to label other kids, because of their learning level. Some kids needed labeling and some kids didn't. Some kids just needed the right, the right teacher. You know what I mean? I always thought it was funny, you know what I'm saying, how like grade point averages for us, like, your parents would be mad as hell if you brought home an A. You know what I mean? And like I said, mad as hell if you brought home an F. Oh, it ain't no problem, bro. Ain't no problem, man. I appreciate you for joining the live stream, man. Yeah, I'll talk. Like I said, I'll talk your ear off, bro. But yeah, bro, I'll check you out, man. Just like I said, just hit me up when you get some free time, man. I'm always on, dog. Oh yeah, man, for sure. For sure, man. Just let me know, bro. Oh, you do the same. You do the same, Gator, bro. I appreciate it, man. Good talking to you. Good. Appreciate you letting me stretch my lungs. I appreciate that tweet, Adam, bro. Yeah, man. But like I was saying though, these kids these days, man, they got a lot. They got a lot more ambition. Like I said, some people call them, crazy. Some people call them dumb. I don't blame them for acting the way that they act. Nobody should be able to tell you what to do, no matter what it is, as long as you're doing right. As long as you're doing, as long as you're being fair to yourself and to everybody else. Should nobody be able to tell you nothing? That's just how I feel. A lot of kids back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. I don't think that you really. I mean, you had a choice, but it was a kind of hard. It was a hard choice. For some, it was harder for some than others. But these days, what I'm saying, these kids got so many options, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have so many different, friends going down different avenues, you know what I mean? Like, groups of kids going down the same avenues together. Like, a whole lot more unity, with these kids now these days than back in the day. Back in the day, it seemed like everything was all about you. Like, everything was about you, You couldn't think about the next person, you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't even enjoy what the next person was doing because you had to focus on you so much. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. But like I said, like one of the things that I've been talking about, or that I had a couple people ask me about on Facebook. Yeah, asked me how I felt about the kids, the kids on these football teams, uh, kneeling during the national anthem. And man, oh man, did I get plowed in the conversation on that? And I mean, let me start off by saying I understand everybody's relation to the American flag. I understand what the American flag is about. You understand? Like, I think everybody understands what the American flag is about. But the main question that I keep asking everybody else about this whole situation is, why does it matter? The second question I ask is, what the hell does fighting a war have to do with playing football? I haven't yet had the relation between those two yet. Like, if somebody can explain exactly what war and football have to do with each other, please explain that to me. I've been wondering that for the longest, but I'm gonna keep on going with what I'm saying. Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, why does it matter? If I didn't fight for my country, why are you mad that I didn't stand up for the people that did? I mean, let's just be honest here. Like, okay, they're fighting for the country, but ain't they fighting for the country just as well as fighting for their damn self? Like, why do people try to make it seem like, oh well, they're fighting the country for us, but it's like, no, motherfucker, you fighting the country for you. Like, you went over there for you. You went over there for first of all, you went over there for a paycheck. Let's just be honest, because they pay you. They pay you to be there. It's not like, you there for free. I bet you if you was there doing it, I bet you it wouldn't be nobody in the military if they was doing that, if that shit was free. How much you want to bet about that? Anybody want to put their money up? I'm taking all bets right now. The military would be empty if it was free. Nobody would sign up. So understand that. You know what I mean? Like, they pay you to do a job, whatever the job may be, whether it's dirty, whether it's clean, Who gives a, who cares? They pay you to do a job. Like I said, we talking, now these kids are turning around from the flag for their own personal reasons. I don't agree. Let me say this. I don't agree with what they're doing because I feel like that it's a better way to do it. Don't jeopardize your career. You know what I'm saying, over some nonsense that, like I said, football has strict regulations on whatever. They've been doing that for years. They've been saluting the flag for years in football. So if that's what the rules is, then that's what you have to do. You have to apply by the rules. I'm with that. But I still have to ask myself this question. Why does it matter if someone does not want to stand for the flag? How is that disrespecting anybody? That's just like the judge walking in a courtroom and saying, "All rise." Stand up for what? Like I don't think people understand what I'm saying. I don't even think people even looking at this and understanding. Like, wait a minute, like this is a facade, yo. This is all like a bad dream. Think of it like that. It's a bad dream. They've been telling people to stand up for people for years, and why? You not nobody special. I don't care if you a judge. I don't care if you the police. I don't care who you are. I ain't gotta stand up for you, man. You just a human being just like I am. Respect don't start there. Respect starts with, "Hi, how you doing today?" That's where respect start. You're not gonna expect me to stand up and sit down for somebody, you know what I'm saying? That, like, for what? Like I said, I don't get it. Maybe somebody can explain it to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they've been doing it like that for years though. So when I walk into a courtroom, do I stand up? Yes, I stand up. Did y'all just hear me say stand up for what? Yeah, because that's how I feel versus what, I know should be done. You know what I'm saying? Or I know to cause myself less complications in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? I'll just stand up. Now, the day that the whole courtroom don't stand up, the day that they not standing up in no courtroom across the country, then yeah, I'll sit my black ass right there. But I'm not about to just go to jail by myself. See, it's the same thing that happened back in the day with like Rosa Parks and Malcolm X and all these other, you know what I'm saying, black people. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many people stood up on that bus and went to jail, got their ass whooped before, you know what I'm saying, like before she got the clout for, you know what I'm saying, being the first person on the bus. You know how many people got arrested for doing it? How many people probably died for doing it? Then all of a sudden, one person do it, and then all of a sudden, it's called oh, she did it. It's like, nah, man, it take more than just one person to do anything. And in that case, in the matter of these kids standing up on this, turning around during the flag or not standing up during the flag, like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think people should just go on about their fucking business and quit worrying about why they not standing up for the flag. Quit asking dumbass questions. You know what I mean? If they didn't stand up for the flag, then they must have a good reason why they don't want to stand up for the flag. What difference do it fucking make? I just don't. Like I said, these people today make no sense. They make no sense out of anything. Like I said, none of them kids fought in World War I, World War II, World War III. If there even was a World War III, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of them kids fought in that war. So why do you expect them to salute a flag that they didn't have nothing to do with? You know what I'm saying? Like, they playing football, man. But still. Rules is rules, I guess. And they still kick them young gentlemen up off that team like they was terrorists. That's pretty much what they did. They kicked them off the team like they was terrorists. And I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame the kids for. I don't blame them. I blame them for messing up their careers because they shouldn't have did that. Like I said, you shouldn't have messed up. Don't jeopardize your career trying to make a point about something. You know, they might win later on in life. They might, you know what I'm saying, get something out of that. But right now, they ain't getting nothing. They just messed up their career, and as long as nothing is ever done about it, their careers is just over with as playing professional football or playing for that particular team. I'm gonna say, I think they can play for another team, but they just can't play for that particular team. I, I thought that was some crazy, crazy shit when I heard it. But yeah, man, like I said, what difference do it make if they want to stand up for the flag or not? It don't really make a difference. It don't make a difference. They there to play. They those kids are there to play the football game. That's what they there for. They not there to salute no damn flag. They there to play football. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit was wrong, man. To kick them kids off of a football team for not standing up for a bitch ass flag. A little punk ass flag. It's just a flag, man. It's just a flag. It's made out of cotton or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, they make millions of them in a factory some damn where, dude. Get the fuck over it. That damn flag was planted on soil years ago. Years ago. They've been planting that flag. Why is somebody still even trying to hold on to that fucking, like, oh man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. People that think like that, man, y'all think like fucking, y'all think like terrorists. People that think like that, like, oh, our country, our country, our country, our country. Okay, like, just live in the country and shut the fuck up. Just live in it. Know that, you know what I'm saying, that you're in a good place and shut the hell up. Quit trying to make everybody, feel the way that you feel about the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, everybody got their own right to feel how they want to feel. If the kids didn't want to stand for that flag, they didn't have to stand for the flag. If you don't want to believe in God, you don't have to believe in God. That ain't nobody else's business. So nobody be able to tell you that you're wrong for doing anything that, you know what I'm saying, that you feel is right. As long as you're not hurting nobody. I want to know who they're hurting by not standing up for that flag. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get on my other channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna leave that situation alone, only because, like I said, I know it's like probably a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get back to my live stream and finish seed my fields. go. Oh, did I turn the wrong way? Did I turn the wrong way? I did turn the wrong way. Oops. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get me a little bit of smoky toke in my system real quick. The honky tonk man. Blueberry diesel. Ooh. So, so back to farming, man. So we on the who that there, who that, who there ranch. And right now I'm just doing some work on the fields, trying to get my money up, trying to get everything together so I can buy me some equipment so I can start doing my own thing on here. I think I'm up to about 120. I think about 120,000 right now. A little over 120,000. I should have about, looks like I should have about 3 more passes to do. I just sat there and looked at the damn thing. Mr. Hole. Give me my money, Taco Jim. Bling. Come on. Okay. So it's that 7, 8. So again, we got a little bit, about 80, almost 85. It's a good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. So it's about 85,000, 8,500. I mean, let's see what the cash looking like. So we had 139,000. So we looking good. We looking good. See if he need. See if he need anything else. Nope. Richard Wright. It's done. Let's go over here and see what they got going on. I can drive my tractor down there. I think the highest we're gonna get for this is 14.